Happening today, the Rocky Springs Carousel Association is cutting the ribbon on its gallery in Lancaster. This group is dedicated to preserving a special carousel which dates all the way back to 1924.
Fox 43's Robert Stover joins us from the gallery with a bit of the history and more on today's event, plus how you can get involved. Good morning, Robert.
Good morning. Yes, we are here at the Rocky Springs Gallery, just full of so much classic Americana from one carousel, but that carousel has more than 100 years of history, and here to tell us more about it once again this morning, we do have Tracy, who is the association officer and president. So Tracy, for those who may be joining us for the first time this morning, tell us more about the work of the association. I know you guys have been around for a while, but this gallery is such a huge step in your overall mission.
Right. We wanted to get the animals back out. They've been in storage for 26 years, so we thought it was very important for people to see them and to be able to enjoy the history of them. So we are about preserving the historical value of the carousel and hopes to get it back up and running again.
And some of those animals, we have them right behind you. People think of carousels, they think of the horses, but this carousel in particular, you described it as a menagerie. We have mules, we have horses, of course, we have a deer, and we also have a rooster. That's very unique to this kind of carousel. What is the history of some of these wood-carved animals?
So the rooster is dated back to 1885, and some of the menagerie animals are one of a kind. The rooster is one of 5. We do have 2 Weimaraner dogs. They are 2 of 2. There are no other ones in the world that were carved by the Dentzel folks. So we're really excited to be able to showcase all of these with the public now.
This is so cool. And one of the things that we learned about this morning, which I also thought was interesting, is that this carousel really had humble beginnings. 1901, it was stationary. What exactly does that mean in the carousel world?
It just means that the figures didn't go up and down. So if you were akin to, I want a carousel, but I only want to ride it if the animal goes up and down, the original carousel was for adults, for adult pleasure, and it was stationary. So none of the animals went up and down on the carousel.
Another thing we talked about earlier this morning is carousels nowadays are, I would maybe say, low-level thrill seekers. But think back 100 years ago, they were really the predecessor for thrill rides that we see today. Why do you think a gallery like this is so important to have for people so they can maybe learn more about the history of carousels and just how influential they've been with, part of the entertainment industry?
I think just the culture that goes with it, the history. We have folk, we have art, we have carving. There's so many things that went into all of these, and they were all hand carved and hand painted. And you don't have that anymore. It's very unique and very rare.
It is very cool to see, and of course, anybody watching at home that wants to come meet these animals for themselves, walk through the menagerie. So the gallery is open on Tuesday and Friday from 10 a.m. till 3 o'clock p.m. And if you come today is the grand opening, the ribbon cutting really, that is scheduled for 12:30. Now, if you want more information on how to volunteer and continue the mission of the association, we have that information on our website, fox43.com. Live in Lancaster, Robert Stover, Fox 43 News.
Robert, what a great program and process there, but how happy are you to be inside this morning? I know that you are so happy right now.
I am so happy to be inside this morning. The only thing that would make me happier is if I could actually get on one of these animals, but that is the goal. You can't do it right here in the gallery, but hopefully in the next few years, they get the carousel up and running again so people can experience what people 100 years ago experienced. It's all really cool, and again, that information is on fox43.com.
Very neat, Robert. Thanks so much for keeping us in the loop. We'll check back in on you soon.